Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hour 2 of Lost Initiative. Just gonna pick up right where we left off. So, go right ahead, friends.
So you guys are heading over to the city, to Forston, to make your way there. Not Forston, my apologies, to Fasan, making your way back to that city to get there. Oh, my apologies. No, we're back at the table. You guys, was there anything you wanted to discuss about that, or we?
I think we probably want to come up with a strategy.
Strategy? Okay.
Yeah. So maybe Grumman rolls out a map that's of the area, and he looks to Thonk.
We know the building, we know the floor, right?
You know what the building is, but not necessarily what it looks like. And when you guys all it's trained skill now, turn to look at poor Rye to see what she knows. She's kind of like, I don't know every part of town. You know, like it's actually not one that she's very familiar with.
Mm-hmm. Well, we know we've given them days, so the possibilities of reinforcements or guards are going to be higher. But we can't really bring anybody with us other than the four of us. We could attempt something as simple as Grumman and I enter the bottom floor, and the two of you enter at a window at night in the top floor, and hit them from two different angles.
Grumman's like, that worked last time.
I mean, it did. Other than that, Thonk would only suggest approaching from the bottom floor. I mean, our options are pretty limited here, unless we can get her during the day. And it's a bar, right? This is a bar.
Yeah, it's a tavern.
Tavern.
He did say that, generally speaking, they'll do their work at nighttime, not during the daytime.
Right. So my suggestion would be we might be able to get her during the day as just patrons, and if we can, poison her drink or something along those lines.
Zaris is a dude.
Poison his drink or something along those lines.
He's the one that stabbed you once, and you just dropped.
Yep.
Sacinators.
Yep. That opportunity to just poison him in midday. But he's also seen our faces. At least some of our faces. So,
Addo's and yours, definitely.
Again, options are limited to what we can do here. I'm open to suggestions as well.
Yeah, he knows me well. Otto smiles.
I nod to that.
Maybe we use disguise?
I have nothing to disguise myself.
Otto presents.
Like, me neither.
Hard to disguise this.
Grumman gives a good chuckle of that one.
It's funny you say that, but your characters would obviously know the demographics of this region better than you as the PCs would, and there is a pretty decent gnome population inside Thesk in Faerun. So I want to say it's even like 8% of this area is gnomes. So it's pretty solid. You could theoretically disguise yourself as another halfling, as a human child, or as a gnome if you really wanted to. Looking it up, it is 8%. Wow, it's sad that I knew that off the top of my head. It's 8%.
Going into a tavern might be a little weird, but
I mean, we run the risk if we do attempt to do this, like poison drink midday. Hopefully, he just dies Hitman style. We run the risk of fucking it up and having to deal with the entire bar. Whoever in that bar is working for him at the time, who would be disguised as a patron. We can't assume that the bar is going to be not filled with people who are also working with or for him. City guards, if he wants to come across as innocent. Like, if we decide...
You know that won't be the case, because you know that Zaris himself, the others, who knows? But Zaris himself, he is a wanted fugitive that escaped from prison.
Okay.
Yeah, that is known.
So.
I'm sorry?
He works for a thieves guild, so...
Fair enough, yes. But a thieves guild, that he is the last, I suppose, bastion of hope in this city for that thieves guild to have any hold here whatsoever. So he has no fallbacks. This location and himself are the fallbacks. So you know that he's not running anywhere and getting aid very quickly. Well, he's trying to, but hopefully you stop that.
Basically, the twofold... What Thonk is saying here is that in one option, if we do kill him with poison midday, it'd be impossible to pinpoint who actually poisoned him because we have a bar full of people. But if it goes wrong, like shit could hit the fan. It could be more difficult than if we attempt to kill him at night. Or if we kill him at night, there's gonna be less guards, but everybody who's gonna, or less people, but everybody who's gonna be there is gonna be a guard, so it'll be more difficult that way. But if shit hits the fan there, it's less of a problem than if shit hits the fan during the day. Like there's give and take. It depends on how you all want to do it. Thonk is. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. What's up?
Last time Gromit had to deal with a room full of people, he did pretty fine. So I don't think we have to worry about that, right?
Last 2 times.
I mean, that's true. That's very true.
Grumman smiles and looks at his new axe.
It's also true.
Puts out that the physician's clothes she was given looked like shit, and she would relish the opportunity to 1, dress up for this occasion, and 2, buy new clothes in the process.
So
Grumman mentions that while she was asleep, that the tailor did say that they'd be down with giving us free things. So definitely take.
So are we of the opinion that a daytime poisoning is what we're going for?
I mean,
Wait, so we're dressing up Rye? Is that the plan?
Well, we got just Otto and you, Otto and myself rather, because they know our faces.
I just wants new kicks. She didn't dressing up. That's Otto's job.
Otto's always wanted to dress up like a goblin.
Right, Rye's a tiefling. So that's kind of hard to dress up on.
That's also true.
So the 2 bits of information I'll interject here are: 1, acquiring a poison that's even noteworthy is going to be difficult to find somebody that'll sell it and have the gold to pay for it. Maybe you have contacts in certain areas, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And then also you know of one person that would know this place fairly well that you do have relatively easy access to, and that'd be Forston himself. I mean, again, relatively easy access to him, and he could potentially have some knowledge that would assist you.
Or we could just do either way, Rye, you're allowed to go get new kicks if you want, or we could just do the more direct route, a nighttime assault. Oh, Thonk will just put it out there. All in favor of
one, and then if it fails, do the other.
If we fail at either one, the attempt on the next one is going to be exponentially more difficult because he knows people are going to be out for his life. The guards are going to be doubled probably or more, or he'll be hunting us actively.
True.
So Thonk will just all in favor of a night assault. Say aye.
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 Right, not wanting to be the one that gets left out. This is like, I.
Then Thonk just puts his hands up. It's settled then. We attack at night.
Well, I didn't think Thonk was one for democracy. That's very progressive of you there, Thonk. You've come a long way.
He's calculated. He's not.
When Thonk is a chief and he's trying to decide whether or not he wants to go to war with the next tribe, he's gonna kind of throw it out there to all of his subjects and be like, "So, all that wants to rape and pillage, say aye."
Listen.
Grumman takes the little figurines, and if you guys look really closely, you notice that they're kind of carved to look like you. And they're like little whittled wood figurines, and he puts them in place. Like he puts Otto and Rye in like a sneaking position up on the top of the 2nd floor. And he puts Grumman and Thonk down in the bottom like they're coming in through the bar.
Yep.
Otto reaches for the little piece that looks like him. He's just got the biggest stupid grin on his face. Did you make these? These are great.
Grumman actually kind of like blushes a little bit.
Thonk stands up. We leave at our earliest convenience. What time is it now?
It is morning.
Oh.
And and if you're doing a night assault, when you get there, it would be approaching night. So
yeah, so we should until he stands up, be ready to leave within the hour, and then walks away.
Okay. So I'm assuming everybody gets their stuff together, whatever it is that they need to do, blah blah blah.
Ryan wants to go buy clothes.
Go buy clothes?
Well, yeah, I want to go see the tailor.
Absolutely. So you head to the tailor, who will pre-made clothes and just quickly tailor them to you so they fit better. And you're welcome to go do that. Because of the fact that you weren't able to partake in the festivities and so on and so forth, they're actually very giving. And so it only costs you a couple of copper pieces or whatever to get the the clothes done for you, unless you're looking to get very extravagant.
I was looking to get a little bit cool, yeah.
Yeah, because they were looking to give you not like commoners, crap. Now, mind you, this isn't exactly a tailor shop in town. Like this is Black Hill, not Fasant. So they can give you some nice clothes. They're just not going to be, like I'm a lady or a lord or even necessarily anybody of great wealth. Were you
I
hoping
think
to get
Ryan needs a fancy hat, like a really fancy hat to cover those.
I just need a big, heavy duty, but like lightweight cloak.
Heavy duty, lightweight. Oh,
Yeah.
Very
Like
descriptive.
it's thick but light,
like a mithril cloak. Okay, I gotcha.
No.
So
Like just a scraggly.
Yeah. Well, they can provide you with a cloak and they can provide you with nice clothing. And again, you just toss a couple of copper at them and they take care of that. Now, if you're looking to get like super fancy clothes, you can take care of that for Fasant, but it's going to be significantly more expensive.
Raya's getting rid of these tan pants, white shirt, and she's getting like a nice all black getup with a cloak, and then she rolls back.
Well, especially since your shirt's not really white anymore. It's kind of like red and brown splotches all over it now. But yeah, so absolutely. And you get the full outfit. So like I said, it's not super, oh my God, I'm going to a ball tonight, but it is nicer clothes. They take care of it. It's cheap. They get it for you as quick as possible, which takes about 3 hours. And Thonk is not very happy about that.
If only the assassin were alive to see you now.
Right?
Messed up. So, and then all of you eventually get together, much to Thonk's dismay, a lot of time later, and you hop on the horses that were provided for you by the Lord to use, and you're able to start making your ride back to Fasant.
Grauman compliments you on your nice new outfit.
Raya's very appreciative of the compliment. She thinks she did a good job. Thank you.
One of the things that happens on your road to Fasant is actually at one point in time you come across a few guards that are walking around. It's a group of 6 guards, human on foot, that are walking about. And as you guys are riding by, they hail over to you, just like, oh, hey, and just a detour ever so slightly to them. And when you do, they're like, hey there, we just want to warn you as you travel these roads. They're not as safe as they were before. On top of all the typical ghouls and goblins and monsters and like that you might find around here, there's actually a bunch of gnolls that have been traveling around and causing a bit of mischief. So just be wary as you travel, okay, friends?
I pulls her head forward a bit more, hide her face.
And they just kind of like wave you off with the warning to be wary on the road. The rest of your travel to Fasant is a safe one, and you make your way there, make you over to a stable, toss them the copper, silver, whatever it is to stable up the horses, and make your way into the town. So from here, now that it's nightfall, you came here as quickly as you could. The sun is setting, is set now because of Rye. Thanks. The sun is set now, and you guys are making your way into the town. Are we heading straight to that tavern, or is there anything you wanted to do beforehand?
We're late. I would suggest heading straight to the tavern, but if anybody has to do anything, just speak up.
Grauman will never be opposed to going to a tavern first.
Raya's already made the group late and knows that she won't hear the end of it. So
Thonk will suggest to split up then. And then, because the two of you, it'll be me and Grauman, then the two of you. You guys are going to attempt to go in through the roof. We'll try and go in through the bottom.
Along the entire walk, Otto has actually been attempting to carve his own little wooden figurine of himself. He got a little infatuated with Grauman's architecture and wanted to follow along in suit.
Is it as good?
It's not as good. He's working on it, though. It's getting better.
He's putting the efforts in there. He's putting the efforts in there. Okay.
As we're walking in, Grauman puts, kind of slaps Thonk on the back and's like, this time maybe you won't end up on the floor.
Thonk doesn't say anything.
Nice.
No, doesn't give you doesn't respond.
Oh, do you need a little aloe for that burn? No. So you guys go walking in, and everybody can see fine. Yes. And I would just say, Addo, can you fix your HP because you're still holding some injuries there? It looks like Thonk is as well.
Oh, yeah.
As well. So fix it up on your character sheets. But as you guys go walking into this part of town, you can see it is nightfall and where it is that you're going. So it is this building right here that you are heading to. That is the tavern. This building right here, which is actually somewhat a surprise to you guys. There's like boards on some of the doors, and there's a notice on each one of the entrances that says, if you kind of go up to it and approach it and read, it says, hear ye, at request of the local lord and blah, 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 that this place is being like condemned right now. It's being watched over because this was the homestead of Prince Clavar. So it is, since it's being watched over, it's more or less like this is like off limits to anybody, and any form of trespassing is, considered a greater crime and so on and so forth. So it's big warning signs not to go into this building. Again, that would be this large building right here, immediately adjacent to the tavern next to it. So there are a couple of other buildings along the way, but this is what you see.
Okay. That's the building we're going in?
You're talking about splitting up. So what's the plan with splitting up?
Well, the two stealthy ones need to go in from the top. We need to go in from the bottom. So.
Sure. So why don't you guys start making your ways to wherever it is that you would like to go? I mean, just move like, say, 6-8 squares at a time. We're not in any form of initiative right now, but, move wherever it is you want to go. 10 squares doesn't really matter.
So I'm assuming here's where we want to go then, Grommen? Here? Through the front door here?
You guys are actually heading to the front doors over here.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. And then where is it that the other two wanted to go? Did you two wanted to head back up this alleyway up here?
Yeah. Sam, I think you're muted.
Oh shit, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We weren't ignoring you.
Yeah, we just want to go. Yeah, the alleyway, I think, is the way we want to head.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This worked so well last time. Can't wait.
So why don't you guys do that? So as you guys approach this, I assume you're actually going into the building. Yes, the two of you.
Are you talking to which two of us?
My apologies. The two going into the building are Grommen and Thunk, the orcs. Are you guys actually going into the building?
Well, I see stairs over here around the corner. I would probably sneak this way and see what's going on over here.
Yep, sure. So, wait. Yep, that's actually a window right there, not a door. And the window has a several foot. So you guys can see it by Thunk, getting kind of up on his tiptoes, and Grommen just walking up. And Grommen just kind of like walking up to it and looking in. But there is a window there that's a bit higher up, and it does go into what looks to be like a back room or a back alley room.
Do we see anything in there? Is it empty?
It seems to be empty right now. Now you can also hear the sounds of a tavern inside, so like you can hear the sound of people doing things or whatever. But it's you because you're looking in right here from like the angle that you're at, you can see it literally. This spot right here is in fact a door that's where the sound seems to be coming from. So it's probably heading back into the part of this.
I don't see it when you're doing that.
I'm sorry?
Are you pinging when you're saying right here?
Yep, right here. Can you see that?
Nope.
Oh, you can't.
I don't see anything either, actually.
Oh, that's funny.
I always see like a colored ring, and I don't see anything.
Nope, I don't see anything.
Okay. Then let me do it this way. Oh, you know why? It's because I'm on the wrong layer. There we go. Now you can see it.
Yep, I got it.
There you go.
Well, if the tavern is open, probably going in through the back window is a poor decision. So, do you think going through the front door?
I could use some drink.
That's true. All right.
Okay. So going in through the front door, let me just get rid of that for you. And one of the first things that you notice as soon as you go in through the front door, in case it doesn't become that apparent to you right away, this right here, as soon as you open the door and you look in, you see sitting there at the table and enjoying a drink to himself is a very familiar looking young man.
Is it Darren?
Ashram? It is Ashram. As the door opens and everybody kind of like looks over to see who's coming in, he doesn't really seem to doesn't seem to notice you guys, and goes back to what he's doing, which is having a conversation with the woman sitting across the table from him, and enjoying his drink. looking at the rest of the tavern, what it is that you're taking in, you can see that there is a working woman dressed in red that is over having a conversation with two other men. And looking over in that area, can you two of you please make for me an insight check?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am.
So Grommen kind of walks in and looks around and notices Ashram. I don't know whether or not he's all like, "Hey, what's up, buddy? Don't worry, we're here to kill that guy for you." Or if he's a little bit more tactful than that, I'll get that to you in a second. But as you guys walk in, you see that, so on and so forth. And Thonk looks across the room. He sees that the one that the woman in red, the table of the woman in red is flirting with, there are two men that are sitting there talking to her. She's kind of like standing there and being like obnoxiously flirtatious with them. And one of them kind of looks at you guys and starts like darting his eyes back and forth, looking around like, oh shit. You know, very, very obvious to you, Thonk, that he got really nervous.
Okay.
So before you act or do anything,
Okay.
roll for me initiative, just the two of you. And the other two that are outside, you guys are welcome to make your ways to the back. Maybe stop about here-ish
Oh, hell yes.
as you make your way out back.
2 20s in a row.
Addo, I can just jump you there if you'd like, okay?
Yeah, I lost you guys. Sorry.
There you go. No problem. So we can put you guys right about here-ish, okay? So you can see where it is that's going on out back, all right? So I'm sorry, initiative 20, that's amazing. I pressed the wrong button.
Hey, we've had 5 crits already.
That's terrible for
ridiculous.
battle. If this is gonna. All right.
So when they
We've
change
rolled
the
11 times and crit 5.
I'm telling you, when they changed the algorithm for you, Sam, I think they just made it screwy in general. So, so anyways, the Thonk is actually the one that gets to go first, and he's the one that notices what's happening. So
I will just put my hand on Grommen and gesture over that area, and I'm gonna start making my way over there.
okay, well, you are easily able to get there first, making your way through the people. You guys are moving at half speed right now because of how tight the areas are, unless you're intentionally like shoving people out of the way, and even then, you'll still be moving at like 3/4 speed.
Okay.
So you make your way over there.
Is there an empty chair?
Yeah, actually, there's literally right here, this spot right here is an empty chair.
I will pull out the chair and take a seat,
Sure. We'll
and
just
I will.
put you in the square right. Ooh, put you in that square right there.
So it's the guy who is clearly like panicking.
is this one?
Is that guy? Yeah. And then there's just a dude. I know the girl in red is the service girl. Who's the other person?
Just seems to be a random patron.
Random patron. I take a seat. I'll look to him and just ask very politely, "What you drinking?"
And he's like looking across over to the bar and at the other person and whatnot. He's like, mead.
I'll look to her and I'll just say, "I'll have one of those."
To the girl.
Yeah.
So like I said, she's a working girl, but not like a bartender. You
Oh,
still
she's
say-
a
Not
hook.
a service girl. She's a
I like
service
the idea that you
girl.
just.
Yeah.
Thonk would ask anyway.
Yeah,
he would do it anyway. Yeah, because he doesn't really know. Like, well,
So
I mean,
do you say this with force, like with an intimidation sort of way, or just like?
He's
in
like,
a
go
very-
get me some mead.
yeah, just like in a nonchalant. I'm not trying to intimidate him,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm also not. I'm just kind of just playing it as cool as Thonk can.
Sure. So kind of like seeing how nervous this guy got and everything, she's just like, yeah, I'll get that for you there, fella. And then it goes and, saunters off as Grommen walks by and, she like kind of, like brushes past Grommen as he goes, trying to capture Grommen's attention.
Shit,
But,
she's going to get help.
And Grommen, you can make your way over as well at this point.
Grommen is not going to make his way over. Grommen is going to get his drink.
All right, there you go. Standing right in front of the bartender, as we can all see. Absolutely. Going, hey, buddy, 6, please. Six. Just now. I don't have time. And it's funny, as he's ordering his drink, the bartender turns around, and he's pouring his drink and puts it down. And literally, as he's sliding it to Grommen, this guy shoves the table in front of him as fast as he can and goes to hop up over the bar as quick as possible. So I'm going
here
to
we
make
go.
myself a nice little acrobatics check.
What? What? The bartender's freaking out?
No, this is the
The guy sitting next to you.
Oh!
So
what
as
an
I said,
asshole.
shoves the table like as hard as he can into Thunk's gut. I mean, Thunk just kind of like, ugh, and then, and then he goes to jump and hop over the table. He does so with no grace whatsoever. And as he goes to like roll over the table, it's like watching one of your friends do it, thinking that he's sly. But no, he like knocks over like 7 cups and bottles, and he kicks one person like on the side of the head, and it's like, and things like smashing on the ground. And he lands on the other side of the bar, and he whips open the door that's right there, and goes running through into like the back area as quickly as he can.
Well, I mean, he's gone.
And I guess it's Math's turn. Yeah.
Mhm.
Donk's turn.
Oh, I mean, what the fuck am I gonna do? Shit.
So
He
while you
went
guys
over
do
this
that,
way?
I'll have upside down Addo.
Yeah, there you
and
go.
Rye.
Dude, go to them.
Yeah, you guys we're making your way out back and whatnot, and oh jeez, okay, Addo's doing flips over there. You guys are making your way around back. What do you do as you come approaching this area where you can see that there are there's a door right here going into this like little storehouse, a door right here as soon as you go into the back of the tavern.
Otto, walking through the alleyway, approaches the door, notices it. Still a little concerned about Rye's health, even though she appears to be okay now. You know, willing to take the initiative here. Looks back. I'll go first.
So you go into the back door.
Yeah.
You do check the door, you test it, and it is locked.
Okay. It's locked.
I kind of like gives him the "I got this" hand, and like kneels down and whips out the thieves' tools.
Natty one. Can
Can you stop?
Texting your dice.
Oh.
All right, here we go.
All right, not bad. So the lock is sadly better than what that it would do. So going over and kind of fiddling with the lock and whatnot, and just like kind of satisfied, kind of surprised. Oh, this didn't pop the way they usually do.
Right.
But then again, it is also the tavern that belongs to a bunch of thieves. So maybe try again.
Yeah. The pin snaps, and she like looks over at Addo, and she's like, "Don't say anything. I got this."
No, I don't know. You got this. You got this.
Produces a second pin, like wipes the sweat from her brow.
Yay! Much better. So fiddling with it for a little bit, you do hear the lock snip, and the door is able to be opened. But I assume Addo is going first.
Yeah.
So Addo, take away.
Otto takes the lead. He's gonna move on in.
So at this point,
we doing like Scooby-Doo tiptoes right now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Peeking around every corner.
At this point, when you guys first walk in, one of the things that you notice is there's a door right here, and then there's this corridor going around or whatever. This door immediately right here, as you guys are walking in, yeah. You hear like crashing and banging coming through that door right there. It kind of like pulls your attention immediately to it. Do you guys turn your attention to that door or what?
Otto looks back to Rye real quick, confirming that she's hearing it too.
Yeah, Rye's like, "What the fuck is that?"
Otto,
We're gonna stop there.
okay.
We're gonna go over to and the two of you roll initiative, please, and we'll kind of fall in order from
Okay.
there. I will redescend it.
You figure out what you're gonna do, Thonk?
Murder everyone.
I mean, I really just want.
I know what Grauman's gonna do.
Good. I hope you just start slaughtering everybody in the room. That's probably not what you're gonna do, but I hope it's what you do. Just waiting on. Oh, you got to put Rye in manually. Rye, click on yourself and then re-roll initiative.
Yeah, my bad.
No, it's fine. And then Scott can just adjust it to 11 after.
Yeah, I think I can adjust it myself. So.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Oh, cool. Look at that.
All right,
Yay.
so I guess my goal at this point
Thunk first, Addo second. Thunk.
is gonna just have to. I'm gonna have to chase. I'm gonna have no choice but to chase. What am I gonna do? Just start swinging wildly at these people?
Absolutely. I mean,
So-
whatever it is that you want to do. I mean, he was the only one that seemed to react.
He reacted violently, though. He freaked out. He threw.
He freaked out and ran. Everybody else seemed surprised by it. Like, what the hell was that?
I mean, I think he wants to live, so
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking.
understandable that he would run.
So I'll just like look to the guy who was at the table who got pushed, and I'll look to him and shake my head and just say he owes me money, and then I get up, and I'm just gonna chase him.
He actually takes that like, oh, okay, and like agrees to it. Now, climbing over that table, can you roll me an acrobatics check there?
Acrobatics, yep, not my highest.
Okay, so it's going to take you 20 feet to step over that bar. So
To get to here?
to there is 20
Okay,
feet. Yes.
20.
I love the idea that that first guy just face plants over the bar, and then you try and follow him, and you face plant over the bar too.
Really
25.
slippery, but they just polished.
So
Just turtle whack.
he went back here, right?
Absolutely. So you're at
So-
25 right
Yeah, that's 25. I mean the only door's over here, correct?
now. Well, you can go
30.
this way. Yep.
And then so I'll have to double move.
Yep.
Oh, now I see him. I see him. Yeah. Oh, he's like trapped. All right.
Well, you don't know that. He
All
doesn't
right.
know that.
Well, as in like there's no stairs. I thought he was going up. That was my fear. Is going upstairs. Okay. That'll
So
be
do you
my.
say anything as you approach him?
I mean, I'll just give him the don't like stop running. Like I'm not here to kill him, but I'll just say stop running.
Okay.
That's it.
So as Addo hears all this crashing and banging and whatnot coming through that doorway, Addo's attention's turned to it. What did he intend to do?
Well, I want to peek around the corner if I can, see what all the commotion is. Get
Oh,
maybe
no, it was actually coming through this actual door right here. The one you're sitting immediately adjacent.
Oh, okay.
Yep. You wanted to peek inside?
Yeah, I definitely peek it through
So-
if I can.
As you're grabbing the handle and pulling the door open, you hear "Stop running" in a very familiar voice. Ans?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Hello.
Yep.
so Otto opens the door and sees a man stumbling toward him with Fonk giving chase.
He's stumbling toward him, trying to draw like a short sword as he's going, just like fumbling, trying to pull it out. He's trying to be he's just trying to get the hell out of Dodge. So go ahead.
Otto pulls out his rapier and points it right at the man. Says, "Going somewhere?"
Okay. So you have your standard action. You're just gonna kind of get into like a. Do you want to prepare an action to attack him if he does something wrong?
I'm
or-
getting ready in case he wants to try to get by me. I'm just saying, hey,
Sounds
okay,
great.
look, we got you pinned, buddy.
Sounds great. Awesome. Perfect. We're gonna go to Rye now.
Rai just kind of like assumes a last line of defense position in like a squatting motion in the doorway behind Addo and readies an attack.
A breeze blows
How
by.
long
And she
was the
kind of.
party before we went on our raid.
I mean, I'm like Rai's like weak as shit right now. There's no way she's stopping this guy, but she's gonna go through the motions.
So there. Then it goes to Grauman's turn because this guy goes last. Grauman, you saw all this happening.
Grauman takes the beer or the ale from the waiter and says thank you and tosses him some coin and jumps over the table to or over the bar here to chase. And I'm guessing you want acrobatics.
Sure. I mean, if you're not trying to, I was gonna say, if you're not trying to be like super like do it quickly, if you're going at a more relaxed pace, you could totally just like athletics and get over it, in which case you don't even need to roll. You're just gonna climb over the bar. So
Oh,
if
yeah.
you're not trying to go quickly, if you're just trying to go, don't even roll, you just get over it.
I mean, he's trying to go. I guess he'd be trying to go quickly.
Yeah, okay. So you kind of
Fastest.
scramble up.
Yeah.
You scramble up the bar. You actually have a bit of a hard time getting up it, but once you're up on the bar, you jump down easily, and then you start making your way around. Again, it's going to cost you 15 feet to cross that first square, and then normal after that. Okay? You could actually, it's the other way. There you go. 20, 30.
Then I can go because it's 60.
So you can double move if you want. Yep.
Ha ha. Okay, I don't know what's going on because I can't turn the corner yet.
No problem. There you go.
Okay, so who's this?
That's just
That's actually just like a worker who's actually kind of like against the wall, like what the hell's happening? Like trying to avoid everything that's going on. Is you're going to keep going over around this way. There you go.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, it's 45 feet for you. There you go. Okay. So you're seeing everything that you've heard described. Do you say anything as well, or leave it alone?
So I heard him say, "Stop moving."
Yeah.
Stop running.
Mhm.
Grauman's just gonna be like, "Yeah, stop running," and he's gonna take a chug out of his drink, and that's kind of why he was like having trouble going over the bar. He was trying to really not spill his drink.
Awesome. So he's actually going to use the disengage action, so he can't get any attacks of opportunity from where it is that he is right now, and he's going to try to slip past you guys to get out there. Now, there's going to be a few things that happen because of this. Hold on one second. First, let me do my my acrobatics check. Just try to slip past you, which is terrible. So not only is he not able to get past you guys because it's not even so much because he tried to go the way of Addo and Rye because it looks sadder. It's actually Rye that stops him from being able to get through. As he tries to get past Addo, he kind of like shoulders Addo out of the way, which again, we'll get to Addo in a second. And it's actually Rye that kind of steps in and like, whether it be sparkling energy from her hands or a sword drawn or whatever it is, menacingly is able to stop him from moving forward. But back to Addo, who had prepared an action to attack him. He doesn't provoke, but you still attack anyways. Go ahead.
Okay. I aim for the Achilles. Actually, I'm not looking to mortally wound this man. I'm attempting to prevent him from running any further.
Mm-hmm. Sadly, actually, an armor class of 11 right now will succeed. So you do hit him.
Sweet.
7 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 7 points of damage. Okay, that hurts. So you go swinging at his leg, and like you don't clip it as hard as you had wanted to, but you do actually hit his leg, and and that's actually his turn, bringing us back to Thonk. Now, Thonk, are we just gonna like look to kill this guy, or are you looking to?
Yeah, I'm looking to just kill this guy.
Okay,
So
well, that's
I'm
between
gonna
you and him,
crack
I
him.
guess.
Yeah, I'm just gonna swing my mace at him. Not gonna burn any spells on him. He's surrounded regardless.
Mm-hmm.
So 12 should hit then.
It does, yes.
3 + 1, 4.
That was weird. Why didn't you just press the word mace?
Oh yeah, I forget that I can do that.
Yeah, because don't you add strength to it too?
Oh, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the +1 is, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, you did say that. Okay.
So 4 total.
Okay, 4, gotcha. And so then after this is just going to be a big gang up. Now it's Rye's turn.
Isn't it Addo's turn?
Sorry, Addo's turn. My apologies. Addo, back to you.
I thought it was Rice's turn. Okay.
No, because you held your turn, so you got like you were preparing an attack, so you got to go kind of out of order for
A moment.
a moment.
All right.
You get that double attack, son.
Okay. Well, Otto was under the impression that we weren't attempting to massacre this guy, but has had his mind changed upon seeing the mace withdrawn. So Otto goes for the finisher, takes out the dagger.
As you go to do that, I'm going to point to Thonk for a second. You know, Grauman came up behind you, and there actually is space in this room to move over.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
yeah, okay, yeah.
A little uncomfortable, but and then Grauman can step up on his turn, and I suppose he can start asking the questions then. And sadly, with a dagger, it does not work. He does not finish the job. So swinging a whiff, and then we're going to go to Rye's turn. Rye, what do you do?
Seeing that this guy's just trapped in the storeroom, she like looks to the left and sees that the door's wide open and just like slams the door and latches it and then just like grins at him. and that's the end of Rice's turn.
All right, Grauman, have fun.
All right. Well,
Okay.
thank you.
Grauman has a giant grin on his face, moves forward, and pulls out his gurgle axe. And axes him a question.
Hey, it says Gurgle's axe. That's awesome. It hits.
Holy
and
shit.
Holy crap. Jesus. All right. Yeah, well, so he acts. the
Imagine
right-
he does his signature move where he like runs up and he comes down. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Drags
He
it.
does. He comes down all right. He comes down to his knees and kind of like, I suppose, gurgles for a moment or two before you see the life like leave his eyes. He just falls and he's down, just dead. as you pull your axe away with that sickening kind of suction noise, like as you pull your axe off, he just flops to the ground next to you.
Rye's cheesy grin immediately turns into like, oh, just disgust. And then she like, you see her just walk out of sight and retch.
Rye is just
Otto.
not a killer.
Otto's just scratching his head. That's why they call it gurgle, huh?
My immediate concern is to take a step out here and see if old Magoo guy over here cares. See what he's doing. Does he notice?
No, he didn't notice that some guy just got murdered at all.
So you stepping out here, right?
No, I'm stepping here where this guy is.
Oh, this guy. My
Yeah,
apologies.
the guy who's just chilling out there.
Okay. He's just like scared, and he's like, I just get paid not to ask questions.
Oh man. Oh, I'm so torn.
Otto can see Thunk like
Oh, the Mathis is torn right now. Do I do what
Okay.
Thunk would do?
He's like this.
No, Matt, this is torn.
We're looking for a hostile takeover of this business.
Yeah.
How big of a help wanted sign do we need?
I don't give a shit about that. Is this guy gonna be like a fight if I swing at him? That's gonna be the question. Like, what is
He
he?
looks
Is he like in front of like a fucking burning? Oven?
Exactly that. Yes, this is the kitchen. You know, the room where you killed the other guy is where all the food was. So now it's covered in blood, and it's like the potatoes and whatnot that were sitting.
Thomas
inside
gonna
the
carry
floor.
the body and put it into the hearth, or I'm guessing there's a stove.
Yeah, that's what he's standing in front of.
Yeah, that's what this guy's standing in front of. Yeah. So this guy over here is just kind of like because he's clearly like kitchen help. He's maybe a cook, maybe cook's assistant, but he's just kind of like.
I'm gonna look to Addo and Ryan, just be like, continue with what you're supposed to do. We'll take care of this.
Otto nods.
I'm gonna step.
Rye leans into Addo and she's like, what are we supposed to do?
Go kill the guy upstairs.
Your assassins.
Otto just smiles and nods his motions to follow along as he makes his way over here.
Wait.
All right.
So. Wait, you guys are making your way over to here, yes? Where
Yeah,
you
yeah.
intend to go up the stairs?
Mhm.
Okay, awesome. So we will bring you guys upstairs right now. Give me 2 seconds. And the other two, where are you doing?
Fuck.
Grauman's gonna look at Thunk and be like, "Did you get your money?"
Oh. Yeah, I'll just nod. Yeah, I got my money. I'm torn, but I shouldn't be. I'm an evil character.
Wait,
This-
you're evil?
I know, right? All right, Grauman, just don't stop. All right, I'm gonna be very simple here. I'm gonna get behind this guy. He's a witness. Just fucking deal with it. My goal here is to just get behind him, like step behind him, grab him by the mouth, like pull his neck back, slit his throat, and push him into the fucking hearth, and just be done with it.
Okay.
No
Wow.
witnesses. No witnesses. He can't know.
Are you
So-
saying no witnesses, or after you do it, or while you're doing it?
I like as I like grab his mouth to pull his head back, and I like go for. I'm saying no witnesses to you as I'm like in mid action.
Okay, Grauman put the other guy into the hearth and turns around and sees this and is like, "Don't," and then it's too late.
Okay, well, you know, there's that. And he's in there with him. There you go.
Okay.
So the two of them
Body into the hearth, and there he goes.
Yeah, and now there's upstairs. You guys get this wonderful aroma of flesh. Nobody loves the smell more than burning flesh.
Also, last thing,
that,
Scott.
that doesn't warn any guards of nefarious activity or any.
Oh,
Wait,
they'll
doesn't
be
it just
fine.
smell like pork?
Yeah, that's right.
Does this door have a lock, Scott? Because I'll be locking this door.
It's literally just kind of like a swing door.
Okay, well, this is like, I feel like this is like a Hitman mission gone wrong, and I'm like waiting for the next person to walk in the back room, be like,
He
sorry.
just keeps slitting throats and filling up the earth, right?
And then you just keep those there, yeah, or pile the bodies, whatever. I'll build a wall. Grauman's
Yeah.
stick building
There you
walls.
go.
Oh, jeez.
All right, just go upstairs with them.
So, do you
You want
guys
me to go
want to
upstairs
stay in this room right now? Or were you telling me to bring the direction upstairs, or were you telling Grauman to go upstairs to join them?
No, I was telling the DM to take it to Rye and Otto at this point.
That's what I was confused. I was also confused. I'm like, are you telling me to go up the stairs?
Oh, no. You
Okay,
can stay
so
with
bringing
me.
the attention back over to here. So, the two of you make your way up the stairs, and this is where you are.
So against Scooby-Doo style, we're just slowly meandering our way up through these halls.
Yep. Stop right there for a second. You see that red line that's going across the way? That's actually a bit of it's a little curtain. And so what you can hear on the other side of that curtain is a little bit of trickling water.
Okay. I pull the curtain back just like the tiniest little bit, just so like my left eye can get through to see what's going on the other side.
And what you can see is there's more supplies stored up here. It's some obvious more storage room or whatever. The trickling water is coming from a little fountain that's right here. It seems to be both ornate and functional. The fountain, it seems to be like a little fountain that, like as I said, it's ornate. So there's like a little trickling water that's happening, but it's a supply of fresh water that's easy to get your hands on for the tavern. So, and it's up on the second floor, which is unusual.
Yeah. I pull the curtain back and approach the well. Can I roll a perception check to see if maybe there's anything unusual about the water?
Sure, go right ahead.
Okay.
Or investigation roll is actually what it is.
Okay. I guess that probably didn't work.
No, sadly, a 5. You're looking at the well, you're looking at the water and everything, a bit of a cloudiness, and you don't find anything that seems to stand out about it. The only thing that you find to be odd is the fact that there's a well on the second floor as opposed to the first floor or even a subfloor. But other than that, no. And even Rye coming over and seeing what he's doing, kind of joining in to investigate, like, what are you doing? And then joining in. Doesn't seem to see anything too peculiar. The water is, like the well is itself dark enough and that you can't see the bottom of it. And even Rye, with her superior vision, looking into the bottom of the well, she can't see the bottom of it. But yeah, it just seems to be a normal well.
Zato looks over to Rye, just an inquisitive look on his face. Why would they build it on the second floor?
Rye grabs a. Can I just grab like a potato or something nearby?
Yeah. I mean, there's not food up here, but you can grab one of the other supplies that are up here. Yeah.
Yeah. Rye just grabs like a small ornament and just drops it in the well.
Sure. And so kerplunk, and it goes until it's out of your sight.
So that we just hear it go all the way down.
You hear the kerplunk, and you hear the kerplunk, and you just see it go down. Yeah.
It's full of
do I have any
The well is full. Sorry, the well is full almost to the top. Like it's only.
Oh, okay.
Like Addo, if he's like leaning in and like hanging his waist over the edge, can actually touch the water. Though Rye can obviously do so much more easily.
Right. Okay.
My apologies if that sounded like it was, Timmy's stuck in the well.
I thought it might be empty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Try some?
Right. Like for a moment is taken back, but then kind of like agrees to it and just like cups some and just gives it a sip.
It's actually some of the cleanest, most refreshing water you've ever had. It's actually even cool, which is nice. It's like this nice cold temperature to it. I don't imagine either of you have ever had ice water before in your lives, but had you, this is the temperature it would be. It is cold, it's refreshing, it's delicious, it's nice.
Rye like swings her head at Addo and she's like, "It's amazing."
I was like, what?
Just has some more.
Otto, like he has to reach almost half of his body down to even be able to reach the water. So he's like, "Give me some! I can't reach."
Is that like a cup nearby?
Yeah, or you guys even have your own supplies on you. I imagine you have like a tin cup or something.
Oh, yeah. So Otto grabs a little cup from his bag. He's dangling himself, grabbing with one hand, hanging off the side railing of the thing, and grabs himself a cup full of the water.
I don't know. I feel like making you roll an acrobatics check to see whether or not you fall in. No.
He just drowns and
That'd be so
sinks.
good.
Rye's like grabbing his like braces on his trousers so he can't fall.
I was gonna say Ryan instinctively like slurping it up is just kind of like holding.
Yeah, one hand slurping and the other hand's just like holding Addo.
And the two of you spend like the next minute or two just genuinely enjoying some of
Yeah.
the freshest and most delicious water you've ever had in your life.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Awesome.
I regret nothing.
So why don't we bring the attention back downstairs?
Oh,
Hydrated.
A few minutes pass and nothing happens.
Grumman's like, was that necessary?
Thunk nods. Just gives you like a single nod.
Should we go back in?
Yeah, I'm just I'm trying to figure out like how we're gonna deal with the bartender if he has to come back here.
The guy walks in the back door and
Oh,
kind of
Jesus.
looks over at you guys, and he looks down at the pool of blood and he's like, "What the hell happened here?" And then he looks at Grumman, and there's like clear recognition on his face, and he's like,
Who is this?
Good day.
Who? Wait, where is this guy?
Have a good evening."
No. If is he peeking around the corner?
This guy came from here?
Can you? Yeah, you can see that guy. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
over there?
Grumman's gonna go grab him.
All right, get him.
I want to grapple him.
I'm gonna stay right here.
I want to touch him.
Yep. Go right ahead.
Okay.
Go right ahead.
What do I need to do? Because I don't want to hurt him. I want to bring him back in.
Oh, 1 second. I think I have to reload my.
Who
screen.
is this guy coming in the back door?
It's a good question. But so you go over there and you make a grapple check there, Maggie.
Yeah, what do I need to roll for that?
Oh, sorry, your athletics check.
Oh, athletics.
Yep. I'm just waiting for mine to load back up because
I rolled a 12.
I lost connectivity for some reason.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? I'm in. All right, good.
It was only a temporary thing.
Okay.
Yeah. It was brief. So I just got to get back to my focus on you guys, which my map is taking a minute to load. So 1 second.
It is break time, isn't it?
Oh, yeah,
Actually,
it is.
you know what? While we regain
Genius.
connectivity and see whether or not Grumman rips somebody's head off, we will take a break. Thank
Okay.
you very much.
Good eye, Bear. All right, we'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. Go grab your drinks. Go do whatever you gotta do, and we'll be right back.